Так, все, верну трансляцию к жизни. Верну трансляцию к жизни. Только уже, к сожалению, как следующую, но тем не менее, я надеюсь, вы поймете по названию, что это 14.2. Нет. Нет! Нет!
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken.
Вы издеваетесь надо мной. Я же... Да, вообще все, по полной эту миссию заново. Зашибись вообще. Зашибись. Прекрасно вообще. В кавычках. Ладно, вылет. Так. Ладно. Я ж по факту прям на предыдущей трансляции, которая, к сожалению, закрылась из-за лага игры. Вперед, Су-57, давай. Давай, дорогой ты мой Феллон, давай.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own. Please, we need help.
Притормозим.
Wagtail is on the Ocean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it.
Так.
Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger.
Сначала вот это.
ID complete.
Так, ладно.
Thank God. Friendly birds.
Fox 2.
Так.
Update us on Tyler Island.
Так.
Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run.
Давай.
We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety.
Отлично.
Remember, Longcaster.
А теперь
Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
куда
Understood.
полетим?
Do what we can.
Вот сюда.
Let's help retreating Ocean
Блин.
forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Так,
Well, now we know
ну-ка.
what's going on, but shit.
Ай.
Echo 13. 2 tanks left, but they're running on fumes and low on ammo.
ID complete. Target was not struck.
Ведь... Да вы офигели там, да?
Enemy has a lock on you.
There's more over here. Bodies of dead civilians. Infantry was part of the fight. Look at that, they're all lined up. No, they're not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to think about it.
Так, ну-ка.
Russian bastards.
Знаешь,
It's a blatant war crime.
ты не думаешь, что... Ай! Все, отзынь от меня. Так, вперед, давай, 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 давай. Вот так. Ай, промазал. Это досадно, что я промазал. Так, вперед, давай. Ай. Опа, союзники. Это уже хорошо. Давай. Так. Мерзкий беспилотник. Отлично. Ой. Попал в сваливание. Давай. Да харе. Держи, наконец-то. Да. Давай. Так.
It's the Ocean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side? We'll be firing at each other.
This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirmed. The info is from Allied AWACS. Hold your fire! Roger. What are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
Опа.
Get the wounded out of here, hurry! If you let them through, we're as good as dead!
Вот так.
Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Get in the tank!
Ай.
Allied retreat looks good.
I got
Так.
12 dead bodies here.
It's a big
They seem to be upper middle class. The spaceport's nearby, so they could be researchers and their
Ай.
families. Most likely, they were involved with Belka.
missile away.
It's no use! Work to the right! Fire at that supply ship!
Wait, multiple bogies from the
Давай.
east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile. Understood.
Ай. Ай-яй-яй.
Strider squad, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
No use hailing them!
Отлично.
Shooting at friendlies! Get closer! You'll never hit them from here!
Опа. Эй. Так, да, закат никого нет вообще от слова. Кроме тебя. Точнее, был один человек, но...
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers.
Так,
Flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions.
надо сбить его.
Can't.
Давай.
Drop them all.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Launch control, this is flight leader. All systems ready. We are a go for launch.
Enemy has a beat on you.
This is launch control. The enemy is close.
И...
Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time. Launch control. Roger that.
И... Держи, 135-й. Ать.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Так, давай.
Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away.
We're outnumbered and we'll be surrounded. This is Graham 7. I'm behind my target.
Где он? Вижу. Вон наверху.
I'm behind my target.
Да ну отжимьте вы от меня так, а?
More bombers approaching.
Эй,
Intercept them now.
ай! Ну нифига я не вижу этого. Ай! Шелесом! Шелесом! Фиг тебе не 10-часовой стрим. Не получится мне его провести, знаешь ли.
Intercept those bombers.
Во-первых, мне никто за такой не позволит такой провести трансляцию такую длительностью из домашних. Это во-первых. Во-вторых, я сам настолько устану, что потом неделю стримить не буду. Вам это никому не нужно. Вам нужно более-менее постоянный контент.
Chaffin flares launched.
Давай! 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 Отлично!
All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
О,
Continue with your mission.
все, истребители, вы меня достали. Ай! Слышь ты! Давай! Умирай уже! Да... Получай! Да как так-то? Получай!
Your plane will last up if you stay in there too long.
Так. Ну-ка.
We don't need to defeat them. Just delay their advance. Got it? Explosion inside! Continue the countdown. The enemy's not stupid. They're after the supply ship.
Бит.
It's the countdown! There's still one arsenal bird left. If we can fill it full of bombs, then Arussia will have a fighting chance. Use cameras to track the supply ships. Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If it's hit, we're done for.
А вот по тебе простые ракеты пойдут. Так, он вообще ушел, но я его так или иначе все-таки сбил.
They use the lack of contact with superiors to do whatever they want. Don't let them in. Send them away.
Фух, господи. Я уже устал эту миссию второй раз подряд выполнять. Вот будет очень нехорошо, если второй раз у меня тут зависнет все напрочь. Так, не-не-не-не. Пока вертолеты атаковать не будут, я буду атаковать наземку. А возможно вообще вот эти гребаных... Держите!
Target is down.
Отличная работа.
Where's our damn air support?
Люблю ракеты, которые хорошо взаимодействуют.
Target acquired. Fox 2. Target hit.
Отлично. Так. Ну-ка. Вот так. Так. Давай. Блин, зря 2 ракеты пустил. Да пофиг. Чё я творю? Давай, 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 давай. Фиг вам двоим, вы меня тут уничтожите. Держи.
This is a secure military line. Who is this? Lancaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
That voice. So you're still
Так.
breathing, Sir Count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
We have a bit of intel for you. We'll share it if you can help these refugees. Count me in.
That's right.
Thanks, but will we make it in time?
A landing ship is waiting for you.
Это уже больно быстро они тут едут. Ну да ладно.
This will guarantee us a one-way ticket to hell.
О,
Pretty sure we're there already.
We've destroyed all of the targets. All bogies should be ID'd now. Mission complete. Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator? Why would she...
Snowcaster. And who's taking this to the enemy's doorstep? Not me. Wait, you moron!
так.
Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here! Attack right here!
Так.
Lancaster, we've confirmed the location of the flare.
Все, погнали.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss.
У нас
Don't wanna
ограниченное
hit the
время.
pretty ladies down there.
Так, сейчас будем...
Hurry!
Missile. Missile.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Good job! The enemy tanks are toast. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Отлично. Давай.
That takes care of them. No civilian casualties. Nice going. Do you hear the singing?
Beginning terminal countdown. Pressure stable. Cooling system.
Так.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Here's the intel. I heard it's a
Отлично.
affected. The supply ships will be launched soon.
Уничтожили.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
But can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Release
Фух.
safety. 10, 9, 8, 7,
Опа.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Давай. Давай, давай, вперед.
Driver is accelerating.
Давай, ускоряйся.
The supply ships have been launched from the
Ускоряйся.
test driver.
Давай, давай, давай.
If the supply ships make it to the Arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know
Всё.
about.
Разогнались. То есть они летят с
No
скоростью
choice
менее
but to take
2000
down the
км в
supply
час.
ships before they can get within the Arsenal
Немного
bird's air
медленнее,
defense
точнее.
network. You gotta hurry or you're not gonna
Но у
make
нас
it.
есть шанс догнать их. Так что вперед.
3 minutes to the enemy's air defense
Missile.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar.
Missile.
You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
They're sitting ducks like this.
If we let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it.
The supply ship's in the clouds. We can't find it. That's a confirmed direct hit by the missile. Keep it up.
Опа.
Bring down those supply ships.
А теперь полетели за этим.
Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down. Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry
Так,
up and shoot the other one
посмотрим,
down.
получится ли.
We
Понятно.
calculated the remaining time.
В такую погодку точно ракеты не полетят никуда.
Don't lose us.
Caution. Pull up.
Опа.
Missile. Missile.
60 seconds remain.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
He has a beat on you.
Missile.
Locked on.
Отлично.
Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. This thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work,
Это было
team.
близко. Это было близко к провалу. Прям очень близко. Вверх! Давай!
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her, and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
Так.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out
Да
of food
ну.
and fuel.
Надо
We
высадить.
need to do something.
Ха-ха. 3100 километров в час. Хи-хи. Забавно. Ладно. Так, пропустить. Фух.
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him. Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy. This base isn't safe either. The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.
Так, все хорошо. Далее. Так. Хорошо. Промотка. Так. Понятно. Далее. Получены позывные. Так. Следующее задание.
We found a boat, then sailed away from the island. We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name was George. I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Balkan accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
Well, both my parents were from Belka, so...
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
The princess sat there looking miserable. That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there, but it got us on this boat. Take a look at that. This ship is heading for a single rope that's hanging down from the sky. Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
Outer space.
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it. I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create.
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
I don't know. Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness. I think that thing should be destroyed.
It's time for the briefing. Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ, it's not like this is an official mission. Anyway, it looks like the seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from Osea have been postponed. In the meantime, we just have to do what we can to survive. Since losing its capital city of Ferbanti, Erusian forces have separated into smaller, autonomous factions. It looks like Erusia's largest force and leading faction will pass through the area around this base. The space elevator is significant to them, so they're probably heading there.
Should we intercept?
Why? I doubt they're going to start a fight now.
Our top priority should be to get home. Let's go already.
Yeah. It's not like we have the supplies, power, or even a real reason to put up a fight. But what are we going to do if they bring the fight to us? We need to be ready to push them back. If we head inland from here towards Erusia, there's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpiling base. Shalaji Castle. It's currently occupied by some of the Erusian forces that broke off, but we need ammo and fuel. They appear to have converted a freeway into a runway, so we can expect them to have the capacity for air combat. But they'll be easier to handle than Erusia's lead faction. Well, we can't use all our aircraft to attack. The transport carrying the stolen supplies needs support. Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first, and neuter the dogs at the stockpiling base. Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron, who will bring the transport. Then we bring the supplies back to this base.
Got it.
Aircraft are our only threat.
Sounds good. We'll make it. We're all gonna fly home. Together.
Так, следующая задача. Ну, опять у нас в основном тут наземный трейлер, но наверняка будут самолеты противника. То есть... ага. Так, ну-ка. Танк и зенитка. Так. Ага. О, вот этот отряд тут самый лучший. Ой, самый наибольший. 3 Гриппена. Один это Апач. 3 грузовика, 3 зенитки. 5 тентов. Зенитка. Еще один Апач. Зенитка. То, что я имел в виду под зенитками, это зенитки, которые со стрелковым оружием, типа с пушками, пулеметами, вот подобные. Условно говоря, шилки. Иксам. Ох, 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 ох. Хорошо. Сколько там у нас сейчас очков уже имеется? 505 тысяч. Много. Однако же. Ну-ка, начать задание. Ну, скорее всего. Знаете, мне понравился этот МиГ-21 без. Поэтому я беру его. Так. Так. Особые вооружения. Выбрать элементы. Так, ну-ка. Так. Давайте вот это снимем. Ну-ка, где там обновление ПО? Так, и надо как-то увеличить себе повышенная маневренность, улучшает общую маневренность. Где там у нас выбор королевы? Дай. Так, вот он, выбор королевы. Маневренность, скорости наша в основном защита. Так, все, погнали на вылет. Операция Бехив. Доведите прилегающую территорию. Да, хорошо. Сейчас посмотрим, что тут у нас будет из противников. Так, что-то я эту миссию вообще не помню. Совершенно. Наблюдательная вышка.
Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe. Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
So, capture this base and take the people and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trigger?
Вот так.
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Hushin.
Hurry up with takeoff prep. Our anti-air guns are destroyed.
Отлично. Блин, почему мне кажется, что маневренность на нем лучше, чем на Суб-57? Вот объясните мне, почему? Может, этот момент спросите в Дискорде. У знакомых. Давай. Давай, вперед, вперед, вперед. Нет, с Гриппином я с этими ракетами ничего не смогу сделать. А вот... Ну-ка. Не удивлен вообще. Вперед, давай. Ну-ка. Эй. Я чё творю? О, сбил. Эй. Давай. Он хотел сбить Гриппин. Я же Гриппин, прости, но ты должен быть сбит. Должна быть сбита. Так. А вот теперь начинается самое сложное. Часть. Какие не факт на данный момент конкретно. Эффект горячего воздуха какой красивый, но при этом некрасивый. Не знаю, как мне реагировать нормально. О, нет. Бим. Блин. Эть! Эть! Все плохо, все плохо, все плохо, все плохо, все плохо. Отзыньте! Ай! Так. Отзыньте. Промах. Так. Так. Ну что, 16. Как я промазал по тебе? Да ну нет! Близкий. С самого начала. Ладно.
We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, get to work. Target locked.
Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe.
Strider 1, target
Fire
destroyed.
anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
So, we capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trigger?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Hushin.
Don't stop the car! It'll make us an easier target! Our anti-air guns are destroyed! Abandon and fall back to our rear position! Retreat!
There are more vehicles along the road. They don't appear to be military. They're Erusian refugees. They must be fleeing since the conflict got worse.
Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
What are you talking about? They already are firing on us. The enemy's confused.
Отлично, успел.
I know. Spend squad with 4 fighters. We're all out of ammo. Don't give up. We're not going to lose our country again. Our anti-aircraft weaponry is down by 30%. Why are they attacking this base?
Так, проведение пока так и не получил. Идешь на меня? Давай. Лоб в лоб. Давай.
The resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate.
Эм.
I'm trying to break.
Locked on.
I'm spiked. Breaking away.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Strider 1, target destroyed. Target acquired.
They're lost us. We're unable to use the SAMs. Help me! Why aren't our planes up in the air? Evading missiles.
Not bad at all, Trigger.
Отлично.
More planes incoming. Fire more missiles.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
We don't have enough AA weapons.
Прекрасно. Теперь, наверное...
Up on the castle. Let's hurry up and capture this base so we can get its fuel and supplies. Shit.
I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Вот так.
Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Зря атакую трак.
Yeah,
То есть,
I know.
грузовик. Мне нужна другая цель.
That's Shalaji Castle.
Вот эта зенитка пойдет. Делайте хорошо. Так, ладно. Отлично.
I heard about 3 strikes when I was in
думай. Держи. Я не знаю, как я сейчас вот так уклонился. Отлично. Так. Отлично, уничтожил. Так, карьер. Да как так-то? Получай. Как я не так, я сейчас пролетел так. Просто. Ой, тут 130-е. По идее, мне должен был бы быть конец уже от них, но что-то это не похоже. Хотя оно и близко к этому, конечно. Привет. Вот же. У меня осталось 16 ракет. Держи. Давай. Блин, не успел. Я не понял, почему не работает. Ёлки-палки, у меня осталась половина тех ракет, что у меня были. О, попадание. Давай. Давай, малыш Мик, давай. Покажи всем, насколько, пусть ты и старый, но... Молодец, давай. Давай. Отлично. Чего? А, я понял, что это. Мерзавец. Куда ушел? Это... Ой, нехорошо, нехорошо, нехорошо. Опа. Давай. Давай, малыш Мик, давай. Ой. О, нет. Ох, ну. Ну, нет. Не хочу. Я не хочу. Эть. Так.
Mr. X is ascending rapidly.
The missiles went straight for the sun. Not a casual move.
Hit on unidentified aircraft. The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack.
Нет, блин. Надеюсь, пусть и с самого начала будет. Пусть будет с полным боекомплектом. Пожалуйста. Пожалуйста, пожалуйста. С последней контрольной точки, пусть это будет не начало задания. Все уже хорошо? Спим? Мужик, есть тебе сейчас. Давай. Давай, Ник. Давай. Даже современные технологии старички хороши. Даже против современных технологий старички не самый плохой выбор. Так. Так. Опа. Опа.
The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack. Unidentified aircraft.
Блин.
Land your plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own? That's funny. It seems like one of the pilots is also fighting alone. He's not alone. Look around you.
Так.
I see. Perhaps it would have been best to entrust the future to pilots like that.
Ну-ка, давай.
Test him then to see if he's truly worthy.
Hey, look.
wide open. The experimental unit probably made themselves a new toy.
Ай! Так. Я сейчас нифига не понял. Фиг тебе. Эй! Это было опасно. Я брал как можно быстрее. Опа. Ай. Что? Чего? Он мне самолет почти сломал. Это ж точно, еще одно попадание и мне конец. Так, какой захвачено? Блин, я серьезно сумасшедший. Ой! Так. Да ну. Фух.
Is this a message to Trigger? What does it mean?
I don't think this war is over just because we shot down Mr. X. Yeah, it's gonna take something else entirely to end this thing. I just don't know what.
Все-таки, друзья, давайте эту трансляцию мы с вами тоже закончим. Потому что я устал. Этот бой сейчас с X-02S был сложен.
The resupply went well. We should be okay on food and fuel reserves for a little while at least. Luckily, the rumor that the Erusian army is advancing nearby is only a rumor. There's no sign of them from the skies. Rumors, rumors, rumors. This is what happens when you lose communications. But we got one good fact. The plane Trigger shot down was an advanced model of the X-02 Wyvern. It was developed in the last Continental War. Erusia had a lot up their sleeves. Apparently, they were even supposed to have Belkin aircraft back in the First War. What if Trigger couldn't shoot it down? Just thinking about it gives me chills. We're lucky to be here. In war, you never know what's lurking behind the curtains. But it looks like everything's loose now. A solid chain of command, rest periods after sorties, a battlefield where you know friend from foe. All of that's gone now, lost in a fog of confusion. It feels like a distant dream. Now, just how the hell are we gonna get out of this mess?
Фух. 834 тысячи у меня тут денег есть. Погнали дальше. Сюжет.
When we got to the mainland, we found the space elevator's support facility. I guess this was the factory where they built the gigantic structure the elevator traveled in. There was this little girl sitting in front of a mural. When the princess saw her, she shuddered like she'd seen a ghost. The girl had a stuffed animal. This was the day after the shit went down at Tyler Island. She walked right up to the princess, took her hand, and led her into the factory. One thing's for sure, they knew each other. The factory had been converted to a production line for Erusian drones. It was fully automated and chugging along, making drone after drone after drone. Once they got inside, the princess stopped and just stood there. Another girl was there with a man in a lab coat. He was trying to use his keyboard, but she wouldn't let him. She took a data chip and threw it on the ground. Then she walked over to us and took the gun from the prison guard's holster. She pulled the trigger and destroyed the chip. Later, I found out that the girl with the gun and the one with the stuffed animal were sisters. They were also the granddaughters of Mihai A. Shalaji, the legendary pilot. Gramps used to talk about him. He said Mihai was the top ace from 2 wars ago. Know any Belkans? Because this guy was a Belkan, and they love to stir shit up. Pitting nations against other nations is a particular favorite of theirs, along with developing hyper-advanced technology.
That's right. I'm Belkan, born and raised. My country is gone now. Rather than surrender to its enemy, Belka detonated 7 nuclear weapons on its own soil. My people scattered around the globe, living in the shadows of other countries. We had a new purpose: to breed wars. The theory was that through war, we could achieve our destiny and our revenge. I had just finished inputting Mihai's data when his granddaughter came in. She destroyed the only copy I had of the information I squeezed out of him. The girl loved Mihai. No one knew more than her just how hard I pushed her grandfather for that data, how much I made him sacrifice in the process. I promised his granddaughters that his efforts were not in vain, that it could end this terrible war. But in the end, it only caused more chaos and despair. We were responsible for all this damage, all this tragedy. Now, we were going to pay for it. The Erusians, once our allies, would see to that. I had lost the drive to continue my work, even before I noticed Mihai's granddaughters eyeing me with suspicion that one day. I should have stopped then, for all our sakes. Mihai's granddaughter tossed the gun aside. She said if she resorted to killing, she'd just end up like the rest of us. And by us, she meant everyone, including the princess. Like me, the princess was afraid to look into the girl's eyes. She knew that by encouraging her people, she kept the war going. Mihai and his granddaughter were victims of it, and now they too were paying the price.
Is this for Belka? Or for Erusia? My grandfather had only one wish: to continue soaring through the endless skies. That was the only place where he felt alive. But I don't even have a country to call home, let alone the sky. The Black Forest, the lake, they are no longer mine. Even though those lands were once cherished by my late mother. We have to learn to put that sense of nostalgia behind us and behave like mature adults.
homeland. She's right. It feels so far away now. The woman with the rifle approached me. She was focused on more pressing issues.
I checked the computer. All of the data on the legendary Ace had already been installed.
No, I pulled it before it was completed. However, there are 2 aircraft that are already scheduled to be manufactured based on that data.
We must destroy the factory.
This isn't the only one. There are more facilities just like it, and the 2 planes containing the data will be manufactured at one of those facilities.
So, this place runs on solar power that the space elevator generates, right? How about the others? We can destroy the space elevator and cut the power to them. First things first, let's take this one out.
I'll show you which locations to target.
I stood there, thinking about that mural by the factory's entrance. Harling commissioned it to be painted. I realized that in the background, behind the dancing figures, the artist had painted several space elevators. I understand now. The space elevator wasn't designed to exploit Erusia after all.
Good. And afterwards, we'll bring down the space elevator itself. No matter why it was built, right now, it's the root of this chaos.
I wonder.
Yes?
I wonder which path you would choose when looking at Harling's mirror.
Так, инструктаж и выходим.
Let's get the briefing started.
We've done enough air operations. Just let us go home.
There's no path for us to get home. Whatever direction you fly, it'll be right into a hail of enemy fire. Earlier, we received a communication via the partially restored general network. Here is what it contained. Apparently, the Erusian radicals have gathered around the space elevator, as it's a source of energy. Give the warmongers a powerful energy source, and you give them the luxury to keep on fighting. In response to this, people from both Osea and Erusia have joined forces, and will take down the final arsenal bird in a saturation attack from the air and the sea. Once that's achieved, they'll take the space elevator from the aggressors.
Has the source been verified?
It could be fake. I hear you, but take a look at what's written at the end. Hey, dumbass. If you want to bring the world back from the brink, go to the lighthouse. You can see the future there.
Dumbass? Sounds familiar.
Certainly does. It's from those guys we met in Tyler Island, the 444 Squadron. It's a message to all those looking to end the war, but I also think it's a message for Trigger.
I guess we'll do what it says.
Okay. Well then, I'm thinking we go roast that damn bird.
Looks like we're all on the same page. It's time to end this war. Time to fly, guys. Let's go get that arsenal bird.
Фу, нам нужны будут сейчас чисто ПВО самолета. Так, чисто из интереса. Дерево летательных аппаратов 834 тысячи. Мне чуть-чуть не хватает до Су-30СМ или же до Су-35С. Вадим, не ты один не выдержишь 10 часов трансляции. Я тоже как стример их не выдержу, потому что это слишком для меня много по времени. Короче, дорогие друзья, давайте на сегодня мы с вами закончим. То есть просто 3 полета Так. 2 из 3 полетов за 2 трансляции мы выполняли на МиГ-21 БИС. И он показал себя, в принципе, вполне себе на уровне современных истребителей. Пусть и вашка, но тем не менее. Меня это позабавило. Я думал, я такой, полетаю, пойму, что ничего не могу, и поменяю его на что-нибудь современное. Фиг там плавал, МиГ-31 оказался прекрасен. Просто красавец, особенно в такой вот окраске. Просто вот красота. Красивый истребитель. Все-таки. Так что вот, капец, под конец сошел. Ну, у меня была прошлая трансляция, можешь ее спокойно посмотреть. Там она у меня легла из-за того, что у меня игра просто-напросто взяла, легла на пол и все. Хотя это, казалось бы, PlayStation 4. Я выполнял это самое задание несколько раз. Точнее, один раз я его точно выполнял. И у меня ничего не ложилось. А вот на трансляции это самое задание у меня легло в конце самом, когда я уже вот отлетал, шел финальный брифинг, точнее, финальный брифинг закончился, осталось только нажать типа далее, чтобы увидеть все полученное награду. И в результате я понял, что мне ничего не могу я сделать. Так что вот так. Сегодня мы открыли истребитель Рафаль. Жаль, что нет окраски нужны мне. Я нет, не видел. Ну, думаю, скоро посмотрю. Так, F-15 мы, по-моему, да, F-15 мы на прошлой или позапрошлой трансляции 2 месяца назад делали. Так, ну-ка, чисто из интереса. Так, понятно. Ну-ка, давай завершить задание. Фу, так, повтор задания. Так, давайте-ка предположим пока свободный полет. Архив. Архив компании. Так, число вылетов. А10 7. Блин, больше всего у меня вылетов на А10. Данные вылетов. Всего 107 вылетов у меня, тут и 20. Понятно. Всего сбито вот самолетов 1824, беспилотников 475, наземных целей 2275, морских целей 98. Расстояние полета. Фига себе! Так, всего очков репутации, ладно. Так, назад, архив. Так, у меня есть это. Так. Понятненько. Так, эта окраска есть, это есть окраска. Эта окраска у меня есть. 137 терминатор окраска есть. Вроде пират. Так. Так. Понять, что так много циферок? Просто очень много играл в эту игру когда-то. Она же с 19-го года. Медали компании. Ну-ка, присуждается мастерам стрельбы из пулемета. Мастерам стрельбы из пулемета при выполнении всех заданий выдает за лучший боевой результат. Ну-ка, вот это. Нанесение огромного урона зданием противника. В ходе выполнения операции Магик Спир. Так, понятненько. Так, короче, у нас осталось всего 2 задачи на завтра. Так что давай, ну, может быть не на завтра, но тем не менее на следующую трансляцию по данной игре. Так что давайте. Вадим, спасибо за то, что был на трансляции. Закат, тут тоже спасибо за то, что был на трансляции. Спасибо за то, что был на прошлой трансляции. Надо бы не сказать Элосвагу. А на этом у меня на сегодня все. Всем большое спасибо за просмотр. Всем пока. Всем удачи. Увидимся завтра в чем-нибудь. Или Genshin, или из Combat, или даже Uncharted 4. Или даже Человек-паук 2018 года на PlayStation 4. Кто его знает. Я подумаю над этим делом. Все. Давайте. Всем отличного настроения. Всем пока. И всем удачи.